Hello, community scientists, and welcome to the fall field season of Protecting Ash for the Future. My name is Abigail, and I work at the Gulf of Maine Research Institute based in Portland. And I am one of the people that's lucky enough to get to look through your observations that you're going to make this field season, and also support you as community scientists, as well as our professional scientists, foresters, and land stewards of all ages in going out into the field to monitor the health of ash trees and protect ash for the future. So if during the field season you see something really cool, you have a project that you're working on that you want other people to know about, or you have any questions, you can send them to me, or you can use the discussion forum on the Ecosystem Investigation Network to start a conversation. I'm super excited to see what you observe during this field season, and with that, I'm going to send it over to one of our project leaders, McDonald, to give you an update on ash.
Hello everybody, my name is McDonald. I'm a PhD student at the University of Maine, and I'm sitting here on campus underneath these really beautiful green ash trees that don't look very green right now. They look quite yellow because in the fall they start to turn a yellow color, whereas white ash trees start to turn a purple color. And I just wanted to come on and introduce myself and say thank you so much for getting out in the field this fall and collecting data about ash trees across the state. As you've probably learned, emerald ash borer is spreading at a very swift rate through the state, and we need as many eyes and as many hands on deck as we can possibly get to monitor the signs and symptoms of emerald ash borer across the state so that we can get a really good picture of how fast it's progressing, whether there are trees surviving, and where trees that we can either collect basket quality materials from or seed from are, because we have this really limited window of time, about only 15 years until over 95% of all ash basal area in the state is lost to emerald ash borer. So as researchers at University of Maine, we're going to use your data in a number of ways. We try to help organize landowners and people across the state to go out and do seed collection in their own communities to preserve the genetic biodiversity of ash across the state. If you do find trees that are in seed or are flowering right now, that probably won't happen this year in 2025 because a lot of the trees are not seeding this year. We've seen green ash seeding, but not brown or white ash much at all, likely because of the drought. But for future years, we'll know which stands to go back to and look for seeds so that we can collect genetic materials in the future. Another really important component of this project is understanding the rate at which trees are dying due to emerald ash borer. So if you're in a city or town that's already been impacted by emerald ash borer, you can play a big role in monitoring the mortality or death of trees in your neighborhood or your region. And that can reveal for us in the future which trees are surviving a little bit longer, so we can return to those trees and do research on them, especially around their genetic makeup, and potentially breed their offspring together to create a more resistant ash tree in the future. So we're really grateful that you're going out here, that you're getting to know ash trees, because the more people who are paying attention to ash, the better, and you're really supporting our efforts. And I hope most of all that you have fun out in the woods, and I hope to see you out there this fall. Thanks. Bye.